Okay, hi, again, it's me in my messy closet. I got some paper towels so I can clean my stuff. Sharpen your eyeliner pencil, but not so sharp that it hurts you. So, first things first, I put my contacts in and my eye drops in and wash my face and moisturized. Personally, I don't like to wear my glasses to the gym because they get in the way, and when I get all sweaty, it's just an unpleasant sensory time for me. And also, they fall off and get broken, and they're, too much risk involved, basically. So I put my contacts in, and I feel like I've had my glasses for so long that if I don't have a little something around my eyes, I feel like I'm looking at a different person. So I started doing this pretty simple makeup look that only takes like 10 minutes, only costs like $10, and let's just do it. First thing, you need a bunch of Q-tips. You can use brushes if you want to. I'm just using these because it's easier when you're in a hurry, basically. I like how I say I'm in a hurry and then I'm also filming a video, so I can yap. It's fine. Point is, some days you just wake up and your face card declines, and it's okay. So now I'm going to use this mirror that's right here off to the side. Sorry, I'm super professional. You can very much see this is a Wet n Wild eye kohl pencil. It is the 99-cent most popular, most purchased one. It works alright. It's fine. You can use waterproof if you want. I personally have found that the results don't really change, and I have an easier time washing off the non-waterproof one without angering my face. I got sensitive skin and I'm using cheap makeup. I know, smart, right? I'm not trying to discourage you if you want to use pricier products. As you can see by my really short pencil, I do be using it a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little dude up top. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't even have to be good, because we're just gonna kind of do it, and it's okay. One thing that I do mention though is because I have blonde eyelashes, at the root of them there is a gap in pigment, so it looks a little funny sometimes. Oh, but hey, I'm gonna just show you, you can do anything you set your mind to. So I'm gonna do this really messy, and it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, I like to go ahead and get my waterline nice and dark, because otherwise the gaps look a little funny. Oh, look at what I've done. Great. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Watch, let me show you something. Looky there. So this makeup is basically smudge proof because it is the smudge. The smudge is kind of the thing about it. So what you really worried about, you know? In the name of science, I have tested this several times. Worn it to many a workout class, but that's the science, baby. We're just gonna kind of blend it into my lashes. Wipe away your mistakes and poor life choices to the best of your ability. Hide the fact that you are probably chronically exhausted. You can blend it with your finger. If your hands are clean, they better be. Otherwise, what are you doing touching your face? Am I right? So, I do constantly wash my hands to the point that they're dry. I think I kind of have the same thing going with my face. Trying to deal with hormonal acne via standard methods is not always the move, and yet I feel my options are limited. So that was pretty easy. That was a pretty good blended out. Can you see it? I don't know. The lighting's not great in here, so it could look like a disaster when I go into the other room, but hey, it's okay. And like I said, just filling in my waterline some more. You get a little bit up there, doesn't matter. It's all good. Because with the power of Q-tip, you can just, I meant to do that. See, if you don't like the transfer, the shadiness, you can do something about it, but to me, the sort of haze it creates is part of the look. So, and make sure to fill in the little corners gently, not too much. I meant to do that. Kind of tap and smudge. You can create a little crease. It'll happen anyway with you sweating. So if you don't like the haze around your crease, this might not be the look for you, just because if you sweat and it does that and you don't like it, then I don't know. I also like to go a little bit under, a little haze under here. Like my shapes to be very soft and gentle, blended out. And then you can kind of blot out any insecurities. If you like to define your eye shape with a little, that's good. That's great. Happy that happened. Yes, once again, I don't have any qualifications to be instructing you, but this lady at the gym, one of my gym ladies that I know regularly compliments me on this look since I've started doing it. And maybe I'm a little bit delusional, but I figured I would share that on the internet. the makeup, not the delusion. So basically this is an excuse to be a messy little raccoon in your makeup. Within reason, I suppose. Make sure you get the little corners, avoiding any clumpies. This is just one dip of mascara for the record, if that's relevant. I don't like to do too much more than that because it gets, how you say, clumpy. And now I'm cleaning up the mistakes. You can kind of This is the mascara that I use, Essence / Princess. Next up, eyebrows. Got this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. This is another thing that I kind of go through pretty often. I'm still trying to find the perfect one for me. I'm just gonna go in, do little tiny baby hair strokes here. Make sure I get the whole shape of my eyebrow. I haven't waxed my eyebrows in a hot minute, and I really need to, but this is how we're handling it until then. This stuff, even though it's supposed to be a light color, does kind of stack. Wait, stack? No. It does kind of layer quickly, and it spreads around pretty easily, so try to stay within the lines if you can, but if you can't, what am I gonna do? I don't know. I can't tell you how to live your life. Alright, we got one eyebrow that's like, yes, arch, and the other eyebrow's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm trying to be. Something, yeah, probably be careful, like, getting around your... If you're trying to carve out a particular shape, but you don't want it to look too heavy. Sometimes I kind of go, like, back through. I'm gonna get up close and personal here. Please excuse me. Alright, we got some eyebrows. Clean it up with a paper towel. If you have, like, a makeup washcloth you'd rather use because you're more eco-friendly than me, I totally understand and respect that. Next, we got this e.l.f. Clear, you see this? e.l.f. Clear Lash and Brow Gel. I use the brow gel to hold my stuff in place while I'm moving about and sweating and whatnot. It does in fact hold them pretty okay. You see, let that dry for a little bit. If you're feeling a little unsure about it, you can fluff it with a spoolie. I do little hair strokes because, well, it looks the most realistic. But generally, even though this is a pretty light color, you can still tell that I'm filling in my brows. In addition to the whole wearing my contacts bit, the reason that I started putting on makeup to exercise in the first place was because I waxed off more of my eyebrows than I would have liked to. They were a little too thin and I was having that jarring, is my face experience. So I started doing this, realized I actually really liked it, and here we are. Last but not least, I'm almost like embarrassed to show this because of how gross and crusty it is. It's really old, but don't judge me. It's All-Star ColourPop Face Setting Spray is optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I like to, just because your makeup is going to obtain moisture through sweat, right? So really, what are you worried about? If any of your makeup has traveled, this is a good time to lock it down. And this is really the phase where the most like fallout will happen. But nothing is a huge deal when you're just having fun, being cute, minding your business at the gym. Watch, someone I know is gonna watch this and be like, girl, you look like a nightmare huffing and puffing over there, like trying to run. And hey, you're not wrong, but this makes me feel a little bit more put together. Yep, I will get back to you with how it holds up after an hour of working out. I'll cut back in and you'll see how it held up.
2,000 years later.
So, quickly recording this because I wanted to show that it didn't come off. I did end up putting some hydrocolloid bandages on my face though. This is after like an hour of sweating. We only got a tiny bit of fallout, and it's really not bad. Yeah.